Alright, I'm doing this over, so that's why the video is recorded. I just recorded my own video. This is some DIY facial lotion, and if you could use it on your face, you could use it on your whole body. So that's the formula here. The ingredients with the water, emulsifying wax. Everything is needed. Here you have the shea butter, some emulsifying wax. The vitamin E is an antioxidant. Emulsifying wax is important because that's what's going to hold oil and water together. The scent is there, and then I have preservative, and that's just some distilled water. This is the scale, and I'm using the shea butter, the raw African. You can melt it. If you have the yellow shea butter, you could use that also. These things both are good. Coconut oil is my favorite oil to use for lotion. And depending on which one you use, it would just affect the color. So there's the scale, and I'm going to weigh everything out. Y'all got to excuse me. It's cold here now. It's around Christmas time, so I got my heater blowing. That might be what you hear in the background. Drinking some tea. So I'm putting that's the butter, shea butter, and I'm gonna melt it. If you have oil already that's loose and don't have to be melted, fine, just warm them up, because you're gonna need the water and oil at the same temperature to mix it. And you're gonna put emulsifying wax in the oil and let that melt, and then you will stir it together and you will see how it works. So just pay attention. I'm going to put it in a double boiler. Well, I didn't really have a double boiler, so I just made it. But whatever works for you. Now, I'm measuring out the emulsifying wax, and I'm going to put it So now you see it's in the pan. I wanted to zoom back, but that's just a heat resistant glass inside of a pan of water so it can melt. And then I have the water on the side. You could use boil tap water, spring water, distilled water, but spring water is good. Tap water that has sat out already is good. But you boil it, and that's the shea butter and emulsifying wax melting. You see some petals still have to melt. And once that dissolves and melts, I check the temperature on the water and the oil with the emulsifying wax. And when it's the same or very close, I'm going to mix it together and stir it. Okay, here I just muted it, so if you see me talking, don't pay attention to my mouth moving. Just listen to what I'm saying through the audio. It's a lot of work with the music and copyright stuff, but like I said, if you subscribe to Licked, you can play music without getting a copyright strike. but I gotta go move forward because I got some stuff to do. So you can subscribe to Lick and start inserting the music links and stuff later. So I got it melted to the same temperature. That's a thermometer, a digital one from Amazon. All these products are from Amazon. And I'm just testing the temperature, and I'm going to have to wipe it off. I got some Bounty and some alcohol, so I'm going to wipe off the metal rod, the steel, and stick it in the water. Make sure it's close in temperature or the same, and then I'll mix it. So just pay close attention. If I'm quiet, it's okay, because if you don't have nothing to say, it's okay to be humble and don't talk. Now I'm stirring it here because it's loose. It's best to stir it now and use the electric whisk. If you don't use the electronic whisk right now, once it's too thick, you're going to need like a big cake mix whisk, a heavy duty one, because a little miniature one will not work once this gets thick. You see, it's working now. When it's too thick, it will not whisk it. So you have to do it while it's warm and liquidy before it melts and it creams together in the body butter, the facial cream. And when I was doing it, I could feel it getting thick because as the temperature cools, it's going to get thick. So I'm just whisking it, making sure it's not grainy. And then I'm going to sit it in the fridge or the freezer before I add the preservative and stuff and the scent and the antioxidant. Yeah, it's getting thick there. Cut that off. My hair was kind of slippery because I'm dealing with a little oil. I'm going to clean up the edges, and then I'm going to sit it in the fridge, let it chill, and take it out and add the rest of the ingredients. So remember, the preservative, the antioxidant scent goes last, and you see it stick there. The whisk will not work in that. It will damage up your whisk. If not, you're going to need like a electronic cake mixer, a big one. Okay. So you got it like that. And then So they're whipped, but you know you want to add the last ingredients. And if you don't add a scent, the scent is optional. Now you see the whisk will not work. You see that? You put it in there, it's too thick. You ought to do it when it's loose. So you're cleaning that up. Yeah, so you can rub it all over your whole body. Excuse me, I just got a notification. Ignore that. All right, so there's the formula. Please like, share, and subscribe. Queen of Attraction. These are receipts. These things we making history. Not rewriting it. Keeping down what really happened. Okay, later guys.